writing program Roshan. Uh,
Please search randomuser.me.
Yeah, opened it, Roshan.
Randomuserme dot
Okay.
slash API.
Something it came like coding.
Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, Roshan.
So I have
Yeah, we
opened
can
yes,
see.
Roshan.
randomuserme dot slash API.
Okay.
Try to search this in your system.
API after API also slash.
Yeah. Did you get same result or
Uh,
something
No,
messy?
Roshan.
you
We
got
get
it like column by column. We it for me it came continuously,
Can you
Roshan.
please send a screenshot?
Yeah, I'll do that. I shared it, Roshan.
Yeah. Is it too messy type?
Yes.
In my system, you can see like array and object and all, right?
Yes.
Because I have added an extension, okay, that is called JSON viewer. So this extension beautify this JSON data. Okay, what is JSON data? Can you please explain what is JSON? Divya, what is JSON?
It's
JSON
like
is
a file format, Roshan.
Okay, this is in JSON format.
Yes.
So this is like a map,
Which
key and value, key, value, key, value, right?
yes.
Similar like a map. We
yes,
have used map in this Dart, right?
Yes.
So in JSON, we get this key and value. Key will be same for all. Like if I add this in result, we get a single user. Oh, okay. So the key will be same for all, and the value will be different, right? So basically, this is a simple user API, random user API. In this, we got user title, first name, last name, then location, then city, and all, right? So today we will parse this API in our Flutter. Okay.
Roshan, you told you have added a JSON viewer, right? Means like what you added exactly to view this data in this way?
I have added an
JSON view.
extension.
Okay.
You can simply search JSON viewer extension, Chrome extension. Yeah. Have you find it?
Yes. It's,
JSON viewer. So if you add this, then your JSON data will automatically parse. Sanawaz, please add this extension. This is good for us. or we can also use Postman for parsing our API. For have you used Postman, Dibya? Have you used Postman ever?
No, Roshan, I haven't used.
Sandwaj,
Yes, Roshan.
have you used Postman?
Yeah, Roshan.
What is Postman? Can you please explain why we use Postman?
Postman. For getting data, Roshan, I think.
For getting data? Sorry,
Yes, sir.
from for getting data from where? Basically, Postman is a software, is a tool to check our API, right? All the build all the collection of API like get API, post API, delete API, put API, and all.
Okay.
What is get, put, post, and all? What is this?
Now it's working fine, Roshan. We will get same result in Chrome.
Okay. Have you added this extension
Yeah, Roshan. Yeah.
and refresh this page?
Yeah, refresh it and get the same data as you get.
Same as
Same
me
result I
or
will. Yeah.
click on this and this can read and change site data on all site.
Okay, Roshan.
Click on that extension, then you can simply this can read and change site data on all site, and then hit refresh. Did you got same result like this,
Yes, Roshan. We get same result. Yeah, like this.
Dibya?
Yeah, it's adding, Roshan. Extension, I'm adding it.
Okay, is it good, Sanwaj? So what is get, post, put, delete, and this? Have you ever learned about that? Get method, post method.
Yeah, those are all APIs which are calling from the external source. And the post method we use to add the data.
To post the data in database, right?
Yes, and
And get
delete to
is
delete to get
for
the data
fetching.
from
Yeah,
the back.
perfect. And delete for
Used to
simple.
delete the data from the source.
Yeah, perfect. So for in today class we are using our get method like random user dot me slash API. This is our get method. Okay. So we will create a new app, Flutter new application project, and in this we have a random user random API. Random API. In this app, we are using list view for displaying our all the users from this API with the help of HTTP package. For parsing this JSON data in our application, we have to add our HTTP package Flutter. Simple search HTTP package on Flutter. pub.dev site. This package is used for parsing our JSON data in our application. This is used for perform network operation in our Flutter application. Okay. So for our app, first we have to install this package in our pubspec.yml file, right? Where we can add in pubspec dot
PubSpec.
yml file and in Cupertino icons. Okay, then flutter pub get, right? So so you can see that first we have to import our package, then we have a URL, then in response simply we can pass await http dot post or get. We have two methods. Basically we have a two method, get and post, and we have a put, delete, and also many method, but mainly we use get and post. So await, why await, Sanwaj? What is await?
For synchronous operation, for getting information fast.
For
Actually, we use async for synchronous operations and await for
yeah, for performing a synchronous operation, we have to use await and async keyword, right?
Roshan.
Yes.
So http dot get, here not post, get, then URL, and after that we can print our response body. Okay. So for this app, we are using our random user API. This. So first step is delete all the code, not main method, STL. This is our main class, my app. Now you have a practice, right, for writing this type of code, Divya?
Yes, Roshan.
Or still you do syntax error, syntax mistake?
No, no, we will get it now.
That's why I type all the code in front of you. Stateless, then my app, and in that we have a material app. In material app we have a theme, right? We have a home page, and that we have a home page. So first we have to create our home page dot file. In that first we import our material package, then stf home page. In that we have a scaffold. In the scaffold we have app bar, then we have a title property. In title property we have a text widget and this JSON parsing. In that we have a body widget. We have a body widget. In body widget we have a container. In that we have a child, that simple text, JSON data. Okay, if I run this app, okay, import this file. Now we can run this. So for parsing our JSON data in our application, we have to create a method that is called uh, get Like we have to create a pub got failed. Why? Oh, same error. Where is pub statement file? You have to downgrade this. You got same error, Dibya?
No, Roshan, this is something different.
Okay. If I where is HTTP then version I think this is one is stable. If you face same problem then please downgrade your version. Okay.
Okay, Roshan.
So for JSON parsing we will create a method that is get data from server and this will parse our data. So in Flutter we have a init state Flutter. Please search on Google init state. Like constructor, this init state automatically called in Flutter. If I create this init state in our application in here, if I call init state, this is a overridden method. So this is same like a constructor. What is constructor? Zanwaj,
Yes, Roshan.
what is constructor in Dart?
Yeah, constructor is self-called function,
Mm-hmm.
and the name of the class and the constructor name is same, Roshan.
So why we need constructor?
Create an object of the type constructor.
We generally some like type some code in that constructor which initialize like registering user and or build method, right? So that constructor automatically run, right, without calling that function, right? So in Flutter we have a called init state method. This is basically a overridden method. You can see override. What do you mean by override, Dibya? What do you mean by override?
It's like how to say it overrides the existing.
Basically we generally override this method if we need to do some sort of initialization work like registering a listener or called the API when our application is load or called first time or open a screen. Okay, so we generally override this method if we need to perform some operation when application is loading. Clear? Like what we want now, I want when application is launched we show a list of user in front of screen, right? We show a list of user. So first we have to call this method get data from server in init state. Clear? Basically this is the life cycle of Flutter. Clear why init state? Init state is called only once and we use it for one time initialization. Clear?
Okay, yes.
Yes,
Are you
Roshan.
getting the point? Same like a constructor, if I need to initialize some variable per call some method, call some function, then we have to override this method init state. Clear now?
Yes, Roshan.
So like if I want to check user is logged in or not, right? So we have to call that method in init state. So by default, this is our first method that is automatically called when our class is loaded. Same like a constructor. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, Roshan.
So if I write print statement here, so we don't need to call this method init state. Okay. So this is our init state method. So it's this statement is automatically printed in our console. Clear? What is init state? Divya,
Yes, Roshan.
is this clear? What is init state? Why we
Yes.
use init state in our
Yes.
Flutter application, and where we can use?
Yes.
Okay. So if I create a method that is our get data from server or get JSON data, in that first we have to import our HTTP package. Import HTTP. Like we have added our HTTP package as HTTP. This means this is our alias name of our package. Clear? Clear, Divya? What is this?
Yes. Roshan.
We have added our HTTP package in pubspec.yml file, and first we have to import this package, and
Okay.
in get data from server. Now we can parse our JSON data in this method. Okay, so we create a variable that is our response variable is equal to await http dot get, because now we perform our get method, like not a post method. If you want to perform post method, then you have to write get http dot post, then URL, then parameter, right?
Yes.
Here we have to pass URL. Which URL? This our,
Next
okay.
random.
So I have to pass this. Oh, I have passed this URL. Okay, and here await so error. Why? Divya, can you please explain why? You can read the await expression can only be used in async function. Clear?
Okay. Try make. Yes. Yes.
You have to make this function async, right?
Yes, Roshan.
So in variable response is equal to await http dot get. Then
We are passing the URL of the
yeah,
random.
it automatically parse our data, get data from this URL and stored in this variable response, right?
Yes.
Now we can simply print this data response dot body, like we get here response. This is body. Okay, this is the body of this data. Clear?
Yes, Roshan.
This is the body of our JSON data. So if I print this, print response dot body, then simply print this result in terminal. Clear? So single
Yes, Roshan.
line of code because of this HTTP package. Understand? So package make our life easier. Yes. Yes or no? Actually, package make our life easier.
Yeah, Roshan.
Package, library, and extension. We have already seen in Chrome. If I added this JSON viewer, then our life will be easy, right? We can simply, okay, our app is loading. So in init state, by default, which statement is called? Print, right?
Yes.
So first we will check this statement is called or not. Then we call this method in init state. Clear?
Yes.
Like we can see JSON data. If I hot reload this, so like you can see init state method. You can see yes or no.
Yes, Roshan.
We haven't touched any button. We haven't clicked any button in our application, but this statement is called.
Called
Now
automatic.
clear
Yes.
why we use it init state overridden method. Sanawaj,
Yes, Ra-
basically init state is a method that is considered and is an important life cycle method in Flutter. Okay, basically this is the life cycle of Flutter. Init state is called only once, and we use this method for one time initialization or one time method calling for that. Okay, so from this method first we have to call this get data from server, right? If I call this method and run this, then we got this response dot body in our console. This statement and this method. First we get init state method, then we get our result. Can you see this
Yes,
body
Yeah,
Roshan.
response
Roshan.
body?
Yes.
But this takes some time to fetch data from network, right? We have already seen, like if I hot reload this, so init state method is called in 1 second, but get data from server taking some time. It's depend on server, right?
Yes.
So that we need init method called, but we need to wait for this
The body.
response body.
Response
Clear
body.
now? Why we
Yes.
use
Roshan.
async and await?
Yes.
Clear? So now we have a response. This is a JSON response, right? Now I want to show this result in list view. Okay. So create a variable, like create a var data. Okay. And in this method response.body we can set state. Why set state? Can you please explain, Sanawaj? What is set state?
Use it to change the state of
Roshan.
the
This is
application.
the state of any variable.
Yes.
देखो ना उनकी को देख बाहर. State. In set state variable converted data is equal to JSON dot decode, then response dot body. First we have to decode this JSON data and store this decoded data in converted data. Clear? For that, we have to import our library, that is dart convert. You can see dart convert. So we simply decode our JSON data and store this data in converted data. Clear? Sanawaj,
Yes, Roshan.
we got JSON data, but now
Yeah,
we need to decode this JSON data and store this data in a variable, that is our converted data.
convert.
Clear?
Okay. Yeah, Roshan, it's clear.
And then we have created a variable, that is where data. Then set this converted data is equal to now. Clear?
Yes,
This
Roshan.
converted data. Now we have set a state data is equal to converted data. So now we get this data, this JSON decode. Now we can display this data in our list view. Okay. So in body, we have a text widget. Instead of text widget, we can simply parse, uh, learn a new widget, that is list view dot builder. For displaying list, we need to create our list view dot builder. In this in this builder, basically this is a widget for displaying list view. In item builder, in list view dot builder, we have two parameter, item builder and item count. How many item we want to display, like item count, like if I display 2 or 20. And in item builder, we need to pass our context. What is context, Divya? Context and then index. What is this context, Sanwaj? Why we use context?
Yes, Roshan.
Why we use context? What is context?
For getting data, return type data.
No, no. Divya, what is context? Here.
Pass it to the builder. It's like a widget in order
Widget
to,
position.
yeah.
Right. We have used in routing part, material page route, then context.
Yes.
Have you remembered?
Yes, yes, we remembered in the
Yeah.
routing
Context
to
is
the,
basically used for getting position of that particular widget, right?
Location of the widget, I think, Roshan.
Mm-hmm.
Location of the widget.
it's like reference to the location.
Yeah, this location, this particular widget. So list view dot builder is used for displaying a list. In that we got a two parameter, two property. First one is item count. Item count is for how many items we want to display in list, and item builder is for passing index and position. In this we simply return any widget like row, column and any. But now first we need a simple a text row widget. If I hot reload this, then simply we get 20 data because we pass 20 and simple row. Clear? How we can use list view dot builder? You can see this row 20 times.
Yes.
If I type 100, then simply 100 times. Now can you see this 100 data, and this is scrollable? Clear? How list view dot builder work? Divya? Is it clear?
Yes, Roshan.
We can pass item count and simply get data in return text widget or any widget. Here we can define any widget. Sanvaz, clear how list view work?
Yeah, Roshan, it's clear.
Okay. So instead of this text, we can pass row widget and column widget, right? So if I create a list style, return list style widget. What is list style widget? Divya, we have used this list style widget, right? In list
Yes,
style
Roshan.
widget, we have a three property. Which property? Can you please explain about that property, like title and all? We have already used this list style. Sanwaj,
Yeah, it's
leading
uh,
for
for icon
left icon, right?
left icon.
Left.
Yeah, left icon.
So icons, we can display icon, we can display image, we can display a text, any widget, right?
Yes.
Icons dot like person, then instead of title, we can simply text, user name, style, style is text style, then font size, font size, font size is 20, font, then color, colors dot blue, font weight, font weight, font weight, dot bold, and on the place of leading or trailing, right? We have a trailing property also. What is trailing, Sanwaj?
Yeah, it's work on right side.
Right side widget, right? So we can display icon and icons dot right arrow. Icons dot right arrow right. And we have another property, that is subtitle, right? In subtitle, we can simply pass our email. Okay, and we have passed item count is 100, right? So
Yes.
basically this list style displaying 100 times. Yes. Now you can see
Yes.
this is our 100 times. You can scroll. Can you see this?
Yes, Roshan.
Looking good?
Yes.
Our list style. This is basically our in contact application. We saw like similar design, right?
Yeah, contact list.
Yes,
Yeah.
Roshan.
So a single widget can display entire contact list, right? Our list style. We can create this type of widget using row and column. Yes or no? We can.
Yes.
Instead of list style, we can create this same widget, same design with the help of row and column. Yes, we can.
Yes, Roshan.
So now we have a list view builder. Now what we want? We want to show all the result which we get from the API, right? Like this result data, right? Yes or no?
Yes, Roshan.
Roshan.
So we have a data. If I display this data instead of username like data, then we have a results, right? And in the position of 0, basically this is an array, right? We can see this is the array. Yes or no?
Yes, Roshan.
And then we can simply, if I go and like if I display a gender, like if I display a gender, this is basically a map data, means key value, right? And if I refresh this, so init state called, then our error, because now you can see female, 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 all. Can you see this?
Yes, Roshan.
Yes, Roshan.
Because we display data, then results, then position of that array, then our key, right? And on the place of item count, we need to pass runtime item count, right? So if I pass this data result dot length, now clear? Data result, then length.
Yes, Roshan.
So now we got one or two, or it's depend on JSON data, right? It depend on runtime. First we get error because our array is null. Now we get same single one data because we get only one result, right? Single result. Clear? Sanawaz, clear? Data result dot length,
Yes,
because
Roshan.
we got single one data. Okay, and instead of this 0, we can pass index, this index. Okay, so if I get more data in results, then simply display that result. Wait, I will find another API, third party API, which gives too many result. Wait, GitHub. GitHub user API. Like this. simple user. Okay. github.com/user. No. Then how? Okay, api.com. If I hit this, then required authentication. How? Now you can see we got a result from GitHub API. So we have a lots of data like first, second, third, and fourth. You can see.
Yes, Roshan.
So we got too many results, right? So if I parse this API, then we can simply, this is our username, login data is our username, this is our user ID, then URL, that URL, then our avatar URL, right? If I click on this link, simply avatar URL. Did you see?
Yes.
So instead of random user API, we can use this API for getting lots of data. So http.get, then this API, in this API we don't have any result. Okay, so simply data dot length, right? Data dot length, clear? Then data and we can simply display like data index and login, right? This is our index. If I refresh this, so with the help of this API, api.github.com/users, we get lots of user data. Clear? Like login ID, node ID, avatar URL, then URL and all. Clear?
Yes, clear, Roshan.
Like we now we get this. Now we can see there are lots of user. Okay. We have passed this data dot length. This simply get item count, right? Clear, Sanwaj?
Yes, Roshan.
Clear?
Yeah, Roshan.
How we can
Get all the
display
details.
lots of data from internet
That's
with the help of API.
that link. Yeah.
So we have displayed data, then login. Basically, this key gives login. This is the username, right? And instead of this email, we got an email. No. So we can display URL. So same, copy this and in subtitle, I
Replace URL.
URL, right? Oh, URL. Please remember this key is case sensitive. So please copy from this. Okay. This key is case sensitive. So don't do any mistake here. Okay. If I hot reload this, then we got a username, then URL.
We got email. Is
Mhm.
it displaying URL to you, Roshan?
Still it is loading. Yeah.
Yeah, loading.
Yeah.
Init std method called, then first error because our length was called a null. Then we got
Yes.
username and URL. Now
Yes.
you can see.
Yeah, now get.
Yes.
So instead of leading, can we show circle of tar here? Divya,
Roshan, yes.
how? Can you please? Sanwaj, we have a circle of tar widget, right?
Yes, Roshan.
We have a circle of tar widget. We have used this widget in navigation bar app. So we have a circle,
child,
circle avatar, then we have a child. So we have already learned how to display image from network. Yes or no?
yes, Roshan.
So avatar URL, then how? In circle avatar, we have a network image, right? Like we have a image dot asset property or image dot network. No. We have a network image widget. In network image, we can pass our URL, right?
URL from the
URL of the
network.
image.
Our URL is data index. Then here our key is avatar URL, right?
Yes, Roshan.
So this network image is not working because we can't pass in circle avatar. We can't pass network image. So we can pass our image dot network. Okay, clear?
Yes, okay.
So instead of this icon, user icon, now we can display our user image, right? Init state method call, then error, then this
Result will
circle
display.
avatar and all the user image. Now you can see all the user image,
Yeah,
user
Roshan, we
image,
can.
username, URL and all. We can display lots of data here. We can like following URL, repo URL and all. Clear?
Yes, Roshan.
Understand, Divya? Any confusion in parsing JSON data in our Flutter app?
No, Roshan.
Clear? So we got some error on loading time. Yes or no? We got some error, right?
Yes, Roshan. Yeah.
So how we can solve this error? So just take a boolean data is loading. Okay, is loading, and with the help of this variable we can display our list view or simple container. So instead of this container, I remove this container and all, and this. So now we have a list view. So yesterday we have learned that if else condition. If is loading is true, then display list display a text widget. Okay, loading, else list view dot builder. Clear? This statement is loading is true, then text display or text that is loading, else list view dot builder. And in init state we simply set state is loading is equal to true. By default our is loading is true, basically loading bar, right? Is loading is equal to true. Clear? By default our loading bar is true, so display a text widget. And after getting data from server, so if I get data from server, simply set our is loading is equal to false. Understand what I'm doing right now? Divya? First, by default, our is loading variable is true. So we display a text widget that is display loading bar. After that, when we get data from our server, we set is loading state is false. Then if is loading state is false, then simply display list view dot builder. Divya?
Roshan.
Divya? Sanawaz?
Yes, Roshan. Yes. Screen got disconnected and now it's
Yes,
running.
Roshan. Now it's working.
Okay.
Till now it got freezed.
Haris? Is everything okay now? Sanawaz?
Yeah, Roshan, it's working.
Yes,
now.
Roshan. Now it's working.
So I have created a variable, a boolean type that is loading. Okay. And in its state, I have set this variable by default true. Okay. So by default, our is loading variable is true. And in this body widget, first we check is loading is true, then display a text that is loading bar. Okay. Instead of this text, we can also display a loading bar. Okay, loading bar widget. But now we display a loading widget, text widget. If is loading is false, then simply display a list view. Clear? And when we get data from server, simply set this is loading is equal to false. Clear? Sanwaj, is this clear?
Yeah, Roshan, it's clear.
Divya?
Yes, Roshan. It's clear.
Harish? Is this clear?
Yeah, Roshan.
If I hot reload this, then now we can see is loading. Like text, we display a text that is loading. You can see this loading, not showing any error, right?
Yeah, Roshan.
Yes.
Clear? Instead of this text widget, we can also display a circle progress indicator. Circular progress indicator. Instead of this text widget, we can also display a circular progress indicator and simply wrap this widget in center. So before loading this data from server, we will display a circular progress indicator. That is a progress bar, right? Now you can see this loading bar.
Yes.
Okay, clear? If is loading is false, then simply display a list view. If is loading is true, then simply display a circular progress indicator bar. So we learn a new widget that is our circular progress indicator and list view dot builder. Clear? Any confusion, Divya, Harish, Sanwaj?
No.
With the help of this HTTP package, we can create any application like news app, like
Okay.
Instagram app, display all the feeds using list view dot builder. Where we can use this list view dot builder in Instagram.
Friends list. Followers list.
Feed, displaying a feed is also a list view builder. Displaying a story is also a list view builder. Everything is list view dot builder. If you want to display a list of data, then simply use list view dot builder. Clear? Harish, is it clear?
Yeah, Roshan.
So in Instagram, for displaying
Yeah.
feeds and all. We can use this list view dot builder. Clear, Sanwaj?
Yeah, Roshan.
Do you have any question in this parsing JSON data and all?
No, Roshan.
Now we have used this GitHub API, right? I will share this in your group. Okay,
Okay.
create this application, and from tomorrow
Okay.
we will create our news application. Okay, complete news application.
Okay, Roshan.
Okay, now we can build our complete news application because we learned how to display data from internet, right, using HTTP package.
Yes.
We have also learned a navigator. So we can, if I tap on this particular list tile, so open a new screen, open next screen, right? We can do that. Yes or no?
Yeah, Roshan.
We can create a login page, we can create a sign up page, right? So with the help of this complete concept like API, navigator and all, we can create our news application. So from tomorrow, we will create a brand new application, complete
Okay.
news application. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
like displaying all the news, displaying all the category, navigation bar and all. So be prepared. Please complete all the assignments. So from tomorrow, we will create our big large application. Okay, complete app, not a simple
Okay.
Okay,
particular simple page. So we will create a complete application, news application, a real time news application with the help of
Okay.
API. Okay, so please complete
Okay.
all the assignments so we can move fast. Okay,
Okay, Roshan.
Dhanwad.
Roshan, can we get today's class recording because it's like little bit confusion.
Yeah,
Once we go through this, we'll get
okay,
clarity on it.
sure. I will share this recording because today we will learn dynamic, how to display dynamic data, how to display data from servers. So this is the
Yes.
not our static app. This is our dynamic app, right?
yes,
Yes.
Roshan. It's dynamic.
Yeah. That's why Flutter is easy. In, in 60 line of code, we can display all the feeds of Instagram, right?
Yeah, Roshan.
Flutter is easy, but complication is need to hide.
Yeah. So somewhere we have to compromise.
Yeah, that's right.
In if you want to this thing display in Android or in iOS with Swift, so you have to write lots of code, like 500 line of code for this simple this application. So in Flutter, we can simply write this in 60 line. So somewhere we have to
60.
compromise.
Yes, sure. But this is a dynamically,
Yeah, this is
dynamically, right?
dynamic. Yeah, we have
Dynamic.
parsed
Yeah.
this item count, data dot length, and all.
Yes.
Okay, this is a fully complete application in loading bar, circular progress indicator, and all. Okay, so
When in previous recording also,
please complete all the application, all the assignments. So from tomorrow we will create a big application, a complete application. Like news application, we
yeah,
can create
Roshan.
news application. We can create a, like Instagram app, feed application, all the stories and all. We
Okay,
can
Roshan.
create to do application and all with the simply help of this HTTP package. Okay, so please complete all the assignments.
Okay, Roshan will
Okay,
complete.
do you have any question, Divya, Harish, and Awaj?
No, Roshan.
Okay, so I will share all the screenshots.
And edit recording also we need
Yeah, I
some.
will share recording and screenshots.
Previous, yeah, okay.
and please complete all the
Yes,
applications.
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
Roshan, sure.
Bye everyone.
Bye,
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 Roshan.
Roshan.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Okay.
Bye.